Hello everyone, I'm Miss Hannah with the Wixom Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own wish bracelet. So we're going to go over what's in your bag and what's not in your bag, and then we'll get into the craft. As always, if there's something that is supposed to be in your bag that wasn't in your bag, let us know and we'll make that work. And we would love to see your finished products. Okay, so in your bag, you're going to have a tiny little bag with a lot of little beads. And then you are going to have 2 sets of 3 strands of hemp string. So you have enough in your bag to make not 1, but 2 wish bracelets for you and a friend. All right, you are going to need scissors to trim off the ends, and you're going to need tape. You are also going to need a sturdy surface. I recommend a table, kind of like this one, a table that your parent or guardian does not mind that you put tape on, and then take it off. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get all of our hemp strands together. We're going to put them together and tie a simple knot so that we connect them. You're going to want to leave a little bit of room, so instead of doing the knot right at the end, we're going to do it a little below so that we have some space to actually tie it on our wrist. So about an inch or 2, like that. And then we're going to take our tape. I've got painter's tape or masking tape, whatever you want to call it. Get a nice piece. And then we're going to tape it to our table, our nice sturdy surface, and then see if I pull on it like this, it's not going to come off. All right, we're going to separate the strands so it looks like a very silly stick person. And then we are going to do a simple braid. So on this one, I did a braid about a few inches, and we try to get the beads in the middle. So we are going to do a braid. So I usually start, we're going to take the left side, bring it to the middle. Then we take the right side and bring it to the middle. And then we keep doing that. Just alternating the sides. And depending on how tight you pull the strings after you bring it to the middle that will determine how tight your braid looks. And that's up to you. It can be loose, it can be tight, but either way, this is the braid. Bring in the right to the middle, and then the left to the middle. And just keep doing that until you get to a couple inches, about this long, okay? Okay, now that we have our nice braid, we are gonna start adding beads. I'm going to add them, I'll show you. So when we go to move this over here, this is the strand that I'm going to use to add the beads on. So I'm gonna take this right-hand strand, I'm going to add a bead, and then, so we bring it to the middle, push it up, and then we take the left part and bring that to the middle, and then that's going to hold it. Now as I'm bringing this to the right part to the middle, I'm going to add another bead. I'm going to add 3 silver beads. Come on. All right, so that brought that to the middle. Take the left. Make sure it's kind of like cupping the bead. And then bring the right to the middle and then add a bead. You do have a lot of bead choices, so if you happen to find one where it won't go on the thread, don't worry about it. You've got way more beads. And lots of different color options. And left over. Try to keep it flat so they're all going in this direction. Bring the right to the middle and add. I'm gonna add my blue bead so that the blue is directly in the middle. And again, that's just my particular color scheme choice. And then we'll bring the left, or the right, sorry. Whoop, uh-oh. Let's see, what'd I do? Okay, so then we just have to tighten these up again. So we'll tighten the left one, and then we'll go back to the right. Okay, and then we'll add another bead. It does help to keep my fingers here on the string so that it doesn't flip and flap around. Your finger span might be smaller than mine, so if you do need a grown-up's help, I'm sure they would help you. All right, get that and another bead. I lost my bead, so I'm gonna do this bead. Yeah, the beads are small. All right, another bead, and then the left, and then the right, and then my final bead, which my lovely camera woman has returned to me. Thank you, Miss Sarah. And get that on. All the way up there. And then again with the left, whoop, and the right. And then you're just gonna keep braiding all the way down once we get this last bead secure. So I do recommend, if you were braiding loosely, I would braid a little tightly at the end of this last bead, and then you can braid loosely again if that is your wish. So then you just continue braiding all the way till the end. Or if you find that you've gotten to a point that looks even with your other side, I'd stop braiding then. And then I will show you how to tie that off. All right, so we've braided all the way until about here. We still have all of this string left, but it's about, well, it's a little longer than this side, I think. So we're just going to do, again, that simple slip knot. We're going to get it right there. And then you can peel it off the table. You can wrap it around your own wrist and make a wish. And when you, as you tie it, you can make a wish. And then your wish is supposed to come true when it falls off on its own. And that's pretty cool. And then you'll need scissors to trim the excess. And then you can make one for a friend, and then they can make a wish. So as always, we'd love to see your work, and we hope you've enjoyed this craft.